Hello students, today we will study about the controlling unit in this video. As you all know, there are 5 functions of management: planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. Management is the process of all these 5 interrelated functions to achieve the goals and objectives efficiently and effectively. Planning and controlling functions both are interrelated. Controlling cannot be done without planning, because under the planning, goals and objectives and standards are decided, so there is a need of planning for the controlling. In this unit we will study about the concept, features, importance and the process of controlling. So let's start with the concept of controlling. What is the concept of controlling? Controlling is basically to check the things कि the things are going according to plan or not. Under the plan, standards will be decided. Under the controlling, it will be checked कि that the things according to plan are going or not. The standards which have been decided under the planning, how far those standards have been achieved or not. If it is achieved, then it's okay, there is no need of controlling. But if it is not achieved, then there is a need to find out the reason and need to take the corrective action. It's known as the controlling. Suppose for an example, supervisor decide that employee will stitch 10 shirt per day, and at the end of the day if we check that one employee is stitching 11 shirt, then it's okay, there is no need of controlling, because that employee is doing more than work. And if an employee is stitching 10 shirt, then it is also okay. But there are few employees who are stitching 7 shirt, 5 shirt, 6 stitch. So that means those employees are not doing the work according to plan or not, and there is a need to check, there is a need to find out the reason ki why they were not able to achieve the objectives, and from the next time take the corrective action ki that the mistakes happened in the past will not be repeated in the future. So what is the meaning, what is the crux meaning of controlling? Controlling is actual measurement of actual performance ki how far they have achieved, then compare the actual performance with the standard performance. If it is equal to standard performance or if it is more than standard performance, then there is no need to controlling. But if the actual performance is less than the standard performance, suppose standard performance is 10 shirt and actual performance is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that means actual performance is less than the standard performance, then there is a need to do controlling. Then find out the reasons for not achieving the goals, objective or standard performance, analyze the deviation, find out the reasons and take the corrective action to do the planning for the next time that the things or mistakes whichever happened in the past will not be repeated in the future. So this concept is known as controlling. Now the next topic is features of controlling. What are the features of controlling? First of all, controlling is a goal oriented process. Ki why controlling is done? Controlling is done to achieve the goals and objectives. As I have already told you कि these 5 functions of management are performed to achieve the goals and objective, the basic purpose, the basic reason of performing all these functions to achieve the goals and objective effectively and efficiently. The second is controlling is pervasive function, or you can say it is omnipresent, or it is a universal function कि controlling is present everywhere, whether we talk about profit making organization or non profit making organization, whether we talk about a hospital, school or big corporate house, it is present everywhere and it is present at all levels. There are 3 levels of management: top level, middle and lower level. Controlling is present everywhere. Controlling is continuous process. It is a never ending process. It is not the functions which is performed one time. It will be continuously performed. This is the last function. After finding out the reason, the again standard performance will be decided. Again all these functions will be performed, and then controlling. So it will be continued till the existence of the organization. Controlling is forward looking. How controlling is forward looking? Under the controlling, actual performance will be measured, then it will be compared with the standard performance, and if there are deviation or difference, then the corrective actions will be taken, and corrective actions will be taken for the future. The things or mistakes whichever happened in the past, those mistakes will not be repeated in the future. So corrective actions will be taken for the future. That's why controlling is forward looking. The last and next is controlling is looking back. How controlling is looking back? When actual performance will be measured, then there is a need to compare the actual performance with the standard performance, and standard performance is decided under the planning, which is the first function of management. And to check on the standard performance, there is a need to look back. That's why controlling is looking back. The next function is importance of controlling. What are the importance of controlling? How controlling is helpful in management? How controlling is helpful for manager? First is controlling helps in achieving goals. Under the planning, standards will be decided. Suppose a student decide that in SA1, coming SA1, he will achieve 95%, but in actual he was able to achieve only 88%. So he will find out the reasons where the mistake was happened, and from the next time for the final exam he will take corrective action, so that he will take a move to help to achieve the goals and objective. In the same way, controlling helps in achieving goals. Kids keep eye watch on the employees that the things according to the plans are going or not, and if things are not going according to plan, then timely they will take corrective action to achieve the goals and objective. Second is judging accuracy of standard. Controlling also help in judging accuracy of standard. Standards are decided under the planning, then under the controlling the things will be checked, the things or performance is according to plan or not. Then if it is according to plan, if it is not according to plan, then they will check how much is the deviation. They will check the difference. If it is too large, so they will check on the capacity that the standards which were decided, those standards were realistic in nature or not, those standards were in the capacity of the organization or not. So it also help in judging accuracy of standard. The standard should also be prescribed in the limit, the standard should also be clear, the standard should also be realistic, they should be achievable. Then that means managers should not make a castle in the air. They should frame realistic standards which are in the reach of the organization. The third is making efficient use of resources. The manager purpose is to make the proper utilization of the resources, to keep on check that the things are according to plan or going or not. Employees are not doing make sure employees are not doing the wastage of the resources. The main purpose, the main effort of manager is to make the efficient of resources, so that there will be minimum wastage of resources and the cost will be minimum. Fourth is ensuring order and discipline. Why controlling is necessary? Why being a teacher they should control students? To ensure order and discipline. If there is a order and discipline, then only it's possible that the work will go in a smooth way in the organization. And controlling is very important for a manager, for a supervisor, to ensure order and discipline. There should be a prescribed code of conduct, and it will be implemented through the controlling. Fifth is improves employees motivation. How it is improves employees motivation? Under the planning, standards will be decided. So employees are getting a direction in which direction they are supposed to do work, how much work is expected from them. Then they will, things are clear. If the things will not be clear, so they will be in chaos or confusion, and later on they will give an excuse for not completing the work. That's why there is a need to do the things in a clear way, and under the planning the things will be in clear way, the standards will be clearly defined, and they will do work in a proper manner and in a right direction, and at the end of the day they will be able to achieve the objectives, and they will be able to do the work according to the prescribed standard, and it gives a sense of accomplishment to the employees कि yes, they have done something, they have achieved something. So it encourages the employees to do more and more work. Facilitating coordination, there are there are different department, and so many employees are doing work. So there is a need of coordinations. If the things are well defined, then only it is possible to coordinate with the other department. If the things will not be clearly decided, and if there is a proper check, if there is a proper keep eye watch on the employees, on the department, the things are clearly described, objectives are clearly described, so they all will do work in a one direction for achieving the goals and objective. That's why coordination is present in all the function, in all the department, and it's bind all other function togetherly. So these were the importance of controlling. Thank you.